Look, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. My car's carburetor is shot, and I'm mopping floors at night to buy cereal for 3 kids. All I wanted was to jam to gossip, finish my shift, and go home. But then my mop knocked over a stack of homicide photos, and my brain ruined everything. See, I have an IQ of 160. Sounds fancy, right? Wrong. It's a complete nightmare. It means if I see a mistake, I have a physical, compulsive need to fix it, or I won't sleep for a week. And the cops? Oh, they made a massive mistake. The police had Lynette Lysander pinned as their primary suspect because her husband was shot dead in their living room, and she vanished. But I looked at those photos for 2 seconds and knew that was physically impossible. I thought that was the end of it. I grabbed my 3 grocery carts full of food, went home, and tried to feed my family. Then there's a heavy knock on my door. Morgan Guillory, Detective Karadek. We need you to come down to the station, now. Turns out, crossing out words on an active homicide board isn't considered helping. In the eyes of the law, it's evidence tampering and obstruction of justice. They checked the surveillance footage, saw me pirouetting across their desks in leopard print, and hauled me right into the captain's office. I started explaining why I intervened. First, look at the sofa cushions. Perfectly color-coded and spaced. The statues on the shelves, ordered by size and metal type. The homeowner is an absolute tidiness junkie. But look at the curtains. Every single window has a curtain tie-back fastened, except one. Why would a hyper-neat woman leave one curtain hanging wild? She wouldn't. The tie-back was ripped off. Then look at the dining chair leg. Hair stuck in adhesive residue. Someone was taped to that chair, but the dead husband has 0 rope or tape marks on his wrists. It wasn't him tied up. It was Lynette. She was bound with a curtain cord and taped down while a third person shot her husband and kidnapped her. She wasn't the killer. She was a second victim. And then the detective said to me, "We have our suspect on video at the exact time of the murder." To which I replied, "Your video timestamp is totally fake. Look at the trees behind her. The wind is blowing south to north. In New Jersey, summer winds blow south, but late fall winds blow west. Plus, look at that church in the background. 8th century priests oriented churches to face east, so the morning sun flared behind them like they were God. If the church is facing east and the wind is blowing north, this video was shot months ago. Someone doctored your footage." Now Karadek and I are working together, reluctantly. The real killers? The husband's shady business associate Diamond, and Lynette's sister Sophia. Sophia is a botanist, and the house has automated climate control built around a giant central tree. It's a giant greenhouse. They froze the house to preserve the body and delay time of death while they set up alibis, then cranked the heat remotely to cook the room and throw off the coroner. How did I know? Because the bouquet of peonies in Lynette's photo were fresh 3 days ago, but in the crime scene photos they were dead and brown. Peonies take 4 days to die unless you freeze fry them. After that fine work, they offered me a job as a consultant. I was going to say no. I'm a cleaning lady with 3 kids, bad authority issues, and a closet full of leopard print. But I made her a deal. You want my 160 IQ to solve your open cases? Fine. But you're going to help me solve the one mystery my brain hasn't been able to stop obsessing over for 15 years. Finding out what really happened to my missing husband.